Hello. The title of my social story is I Can Keep My Hands to Myself. My focus child is currently a kindergarten student. His name is AJ, which is another name that I chose for my focus child. He is currently in kindergarten and he is currently working on keeping his hand to self. I started the story by just explaining that my name is AJ and I like to play with my friends at school. I think he is a very fun child. He gets really excited to share things with his friends. And I think sometimes that's where the issue comes in, because he gets so excited that sometimes he ends up pushing friends or just playing a little bit rough. So this social story is here to help AJ. And we just talked about keeping my hands to self, ideas we can use at school. We keep our hands to ourselves. I noticed that it's most of the time during a whole group lesson or during recess that AJ likes to not use kind hands, as I call them. Yeah, this is just a look at my story. I want AJ to focus on using kind hands, maybe by giving high fives, waving, shaking hands. One of the tools that I plan to use with AJ, it's a zone check-in, and it's based off the zones of regulation, which is an approach used to teach students self-regulation based on feelings. What I wanted to do with AJ, I'll have a picture of him. I didn't post his picture because I just wanted to keep it anonymous, but a zone check-in. For example, in the morning, we can check in to see how he's feeling. There are 4 periods before recess, and I noticed during recess is when we get a little bit handsy. So what we can do is we can have a zone check-in. How are you feeling? If I'm in the blue zone, something that I can work on, do body taps. If I'm in the yellow or the red zone, I can do arm or hand squeezes. If I'm in the red zone, I would definitely like to stop for him to take a few moments, because maybe that's when he's really upset. And there are just some ideas that he can do on the back. 3 waterfall, 10 arm rubs, 10 arm squishes. These are just things that we can work on. So what I will do, I have a picture of AJ, and we'll just do zone check-ins for every period. Thank you. I keep track of AJ's progress by using this data form. It's organized by the content area and the days of the week. And what I normally do during breakfast, if he's able to keep his hand to himself, he gets a sticker. Morning meeting, skills block, which is phonics, writing, and just continue. If AJ is able to get a sticker during specific content areas or just any content areas, he's able to have a reward, and then he makes a choice using our reward choice board, and he can partake in that activity for 5 minutes. He really enjoys it, and this is just another way for me to help him to just continue to keep his hand to himself and just to continue to make progress.